How's it going? My name is Brandon here at the Las Vegas Magic event, and I'm bringing you guys my Kaalia of the Vast deck tech. So Kaalia of the Vast, obviously it's not the best, commander out there, but it's definitely my very first commander and my favorite. And I've taken a little personal challenge of trying to get some of the most expensive versions of these cards. It's just something that I'm interested in. I really like a lot of these art and stuff. So I'll start off with my fetches here. So I only run 3 right now. I'm running Prismatic Vista, Marsh Flats, Arid Mesa, and then some of the other special lands here. Of course, I gotta run Rogue's Passage. This thing comes in handy quite a bit with Kaalia, for sure. Blackcleave Cliffs, this fancy Rugged Prairie there. I run an Exotic Orchard, Caves of Koilos, and Hall of the Bandit Lord. Definitely a must for Kaalia. Like, anything that gives you haste is pretty effective, especially Hall of the Bandit Lord. And then I run Dragon Skull Summit here, Savai Triumph, Battlefield Forge, love this Cavern of Souls. I think this thing is so beautiful. I really love these Phyrexian basics, especially that they're foil like this. They just look so cool. So I had to throw these in my Kaalia. Alright, and then I only run 2 board wipes in here. I run Ruinous Ultimatum. This is just so nasty. I mean, if you've ever lived through a Ruinous Ultimatum in a game of Commander, you know how nasty this is to play against. And then you can't go wrong with Merciless Eviction. Fantastic. Just all around, definitely a good board wipe. Alright, and then let's jump into the creature. So on my deck, I'm missing a few cards. So while I'm here in Vegas, I'm trying to pick some up. So the ones that I run right now is Steel Hellkite, Mother of Runes, Bloodthirster, Archfiend of Depravity, Junji, great card, Archangel Avacyn, Runescarred Demon, Villous Broker of Blood, Ancient Brass Dragon, and Avacyn. Of course, you must have an Avacyn in your Kaalia deck. This is such a good card. And Balefire. Many people have quit on these with this Balefire trigger here. This thing is so nasty. And then Ishin Two Heavens is one. Such a good card. I mean, it's really cheap, really effective, and then that double trigger on Kaalia, just, oh my gosh, perfection. And then Grand Abolisher. Love this card. Love this art style. I got this from a friend for free, and it was such a cool gift. But this is very effective.
Like I said, I'm missing a couple on the creature side. I want to run Lord of the Void in here and maybe a couple others I'll swap out, but that's the creatures for the most part on this one. And then tutors, I run 3 tutors. I run Demonic Tutor, Grim Tutor, and Vampiric Tutor, of course. Okay, and then the removal. Alright, so I used to run this one because I'm just a big fan of this art style, but I was gifted this beautiful Swords to Plowshares here at the Vegas event, so this one will take that spot. But I run Swords to Plowshares, Heloid's Intervention. This is great for my play group. They play a lot of artifacts and stuff, so this one's very good, especially that life gain at the bottom. I don't see a lot of people playing this in Kaalia, and it's definitely very, very helpful in my experience. And this is a flex spot. I just use this one just nostalgia purposes. I've used it for a long time. It's not the best card. There's definitely stuff you could swap out for it, but I mean, it works. And then into the ramp, other artifacts, enchantments, etc. Obviously, you're going to run a Chromatic Lantern. I run most of the signets: Boros Signet, Orzhov Signet, Rakdos Signet, and then Talisman of Indulgence, Fellwar Stone, Arcane Signet, Dragon Tempest. Again, that haste is crucial for Kaalia the Vast. You want to be getting out turn 3, turn 4, and just swinging with something big coming to the field. Soul Ring, Mox Amber, Lotus Petal, Jeweled Lotus, and then lastly, Quicksilver Amulet. This is super, super helpful. I mean, Kaalia, you're going to be targeted down no matter what, like all the time. Anyone that knows Kaalia, they're going to try to get rid of that right away. So this Quicksilver Amulet's fantastic because you can bring a creature out on the end of your opponent's turn if you have the mana base, and then you get around that summoning sickness issue. But this is such a useful card. It helps me out quite a bit. Speaking of helping out Kaalia, let's get over to some of the protection and stuff. So I run a Darkness. This saves me quite a bit, especially when Kaalia is just being targeted down and I'm just being, stuck in that little quagmire there. This comes in handy and clutch in that last minute, and sometimes can bring me back up, just getting rid of all that damage, especially when they're swinging wide with everything they got. And Flawless Maneuvers, can't go wrong when you got Kaalia out there, you play for free. Awesome. This one's also very useful. I mean, cheap card, but very, very useful. And of course, you got to run a Swiftfoot Boots, Lightning Greaves, and then Teferi's Protection. Must-have for a Kaalia deck is Teferi's Protection. Like, I cannot tell you how many times this card right here has saved me in a game. This is such an awesome card. And then Deflecting Palm, not the best card, another kind of flex spot. I run this for nostalgia purposes as well. I used to play Magic back in the day, and I didn't really know how to play properly. So I took Deflecting Palm as it blocks like any source of damage, whether that be combat damage from creatures or target abilities. So it would block all the creatures when I played it. and reflect all that damage. So this was like the best card in Magic until I learned that that's not how it's played. So I still run it just because it's funny to play against my friends I've been playing with for a while. And then lastly, I got the Deflecting Swat, of course. Great card as well. But like I said, I'm missing a few cards. I still got to pick up a couple while I'm here in Vegas. And it's not the best Kaalia the Vast deck out there, but it's definitely, you know, it's fun for me. It's all the art styles that I like. It's really fun to play against or play with in my play group. So anyways, hope you enjoyed it. Thanks all for checking out my Kaalia the Vast deck tech.